Boris Johnson says global climate talks the UK is hosting at the end of the month will be extremely tough. In an exclusive interview with Bloomberg, the Prime Minister made a last-ditch call to world leaders for concrete steps to protect the planet. He said nations attending the COP26 summit must harden their promises to slash emissions.
We need the nationally determined contribution. We need to keep 1.5 alive. We need to restrict the growth in temperatures to 1.5 degrees by the end of the century. We think that with the commitments that we're seeing, we could do it, but we're going to need to see some real action from the participants in Glasgow.
Korean peace talks paired early gains after Japan said North Korea fired what appear to be 2 ballistic missiles. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida called the launches regrettable and says his government's seeking more information. It all comes just hours after U.S. envoy Sung Kim met a South Korean diplomat in Washington and told reporters Washington has no hostile intent towards North Korea. China has begun marketing a dollar bond sale in Hong Kong for the 5th straight year. It comes as signs of strain emerge in the nation's credit market over the financial health of its developers. The Ministry of Finance says it's selling a combined $4 billion worth of bonds through a 4-tranche deal. A source says indicated pricing is as shown on your screen. Colin Powell, the first African-American to become Secretary of State and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, has died from COVID-19 complications. Powell was born in Harlem to Jamaican immigrants. In a 2003 speech to the UN, he falsely claimed Iraq's Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Powell later acknowledged that this blemished his decorated military and diplomatic career. Colin Powell was 84. Global News 24 hours a day on air and on Bloomberg Quick Take. Powered by more than 2,700 journalists and analysts in more than 120 countries. I'm Vonnie Quinn. This is Bloomberg.